What resources and useful things are in this bag? Well, stay tuned because you're watching Creative Redundancy, the one known as CR. So the following items are things that I found or were given away for free. So in this resource haul, you're going to see a lot of things that can help me, maybe even help other people, for example, with resources in terms of helping general preparedness, prepping, and things that I recovered and I'm gonna put back into a useful state because recover's got CR in it. So the first thing here is this utility type of knife or blade here. Now I put in a new utility blade or snap-off blades, whatever you want to call this. It came like this. I just found it on the ground. Of course, it's metal. I also saw, no pun intended, this made for metal. So obviously this is a reciprocating saw type of blade. Just something I saw, pun intended. So cutting tool right here. So cutting tools right here. Useful. I can put these into a bag, supplement some sort of survival kit with this. So saw is useful to have, and so is a cutting tool. Likewise, I also saw this disc. Now this is a grinding disc. Now I'm pretty sure it's for metal. There's no marks or anything on here as far as I can tell. It just says max revolutions per minute at 1300 RPMs, revolutions per minute, as you could see there. Oh, and my CR is right there. Go figure. Now, I actually think it's for metal because, as far as I know, I strike and use this as a scraper tip for a ferrocene rod, and I could get sparks from that ferrocene rod and using this as a striker or a scraper. So, useful item. Another thing that I saw a while ago during Christmas time, I actually found this fine, get it? Knife sharpener, of course. Now, it was funny. I just saw it on the ground and just people were passing by it, and I just saw this on the ground. I'm like, oh, look what I found. And some miscellaneous cordage that I just added in there. It's missing the ceramic little thing right here. Must have broken off or something like that, but I could use this as a knife sharpener. Add this into a kit or use it for home or for camping reasons. So useful item right here. Next here is some zip ties. Some smaller zip ties, and here's a full-size zip tie that I found. So useful. Zip ties are useful to have. Next here is a pencil, a pen, and this zebra mechanical pencil. It actually still has some lead in here. So useful for writing and stuff like that. Miscellaneous cordage right here. It's got an inner strand. As you can see right here, it's not paracord, parachute type cordage, but still useful. I can use this for miscellaneous type of things, for example. Some webbing type of material right here. It's not that long, maybe about a foot long, half an inch wide. So I could use this for sewing projects and stuff like that. Likewise, I have actually also found this seatbelt webbing. It's about 6 feet long and about 1.5 inches wide right here, about 6 feet long. So pretty good type of cordage to have. Nice and strong for what it is, and thin. So I could be using this and making stuff out of it, for example. Next there, I also found these headphones. You're probably like, oh, headphones, CR. Do you even have a phone or device to put it into? Actually, I don't, but I could scrap the neodymium rare earth magnets inside and put those into a kit, for example. So I'm gonna recover, that's a CR word, some of this, and I'll try to reuse some of this cordage right here. It's actually braided that right there, so I can reuse that as cordage too. So I'll get a couple of uses out of this. So I won't be able to reuse all of it, but I will be able to recover, CR word, more of it. So less of this goes to landfill, or ends up in the trash or in the garbage. Likewise, I also found two other things here. Yeah, this Canadian with a maple leaf that says Canada, a little pouch, has the zipper on it, and this hockey wax. It has a little bit of the hockey wax inside. Not much left. Of course, this is a tin, so I could use this whatever I want to use a tin for, such as making char cloth, char punkoid, or any type of char material, or a fire kit, for example. And again, this is something I found, so this is not ending up in a landfill, but I'm gonna reuse it and recover this resource and put it back into a useful state again. Now, just to enlighten the situation here, I also found, yes, pun intended, this red LED blinking type of light. It's about 600 hours, it says. Now, it didn't come with the back and did not come with the batteries, and also I just put the Ranger band bicycle inner tube around here just to keep the batteries in there. So I could be using this in a lights out kit, maybe for biking purposes. Obviously this was probably meant for biking, but it is a red LED light, as you can see here. So useful. Next here, I found these two pouches for free. These were just given away for free. Leather type of pouches. It's got the belt loop and such. I can easily put these on my own belt or put a kit in here. I was just like looking at these. I'm like, oh, these would be useful. As you can see there. Might be able to, I don't think it would fit an Altoids tin per se, but I might be able to fit something else in here. I'll have to see what fits in here and such. Put this on a belt, for example, or add this to Molly or something like that, or add this to a backpack or something like that, or EDC it, everyday carry it if I wanted to, as an option. So, useful item, again. Now, these two items that I found, which has a pencil attached to it, are whistles. And these are whistles, and as you can see here, oh, look what it says right there. Girl Guides of Canada. Yes, these are whistles that I found too. These are, well, signaling devices, of course, and they do work, obviously. This was just attached to it, this pencil right here. Likewise, I also found these with it too. So, elastic type of webbing type of material, as you can see here. I could use this for sewing projects and stuff like that. I also found this other one, similar. Oh, and of course, be prepared, because you never know, right? So, I guess this would be a prepping type of thing. It is a resource haul after all. So something I found. So elastic type of webbing. And to go with that, I also found two of these right here. I only have one right here. This is synthetic. This is not cotton, so it's not a bandana. Well, it is a bandana per se, or it could be used as a bandana or to lay things on. And again, has some maple leaves, and then, all right. See, some maple leaves and stuff like that. So I found this useful item. And this last thing that I have here, which I actually need to show here, is you're probably like, ooh, a battery? Yes, look, I found this ultimate lithium battery. Let's see, it's dated for 2041. I actually found this early in the spring. You can see it's seen better days. It's definitely got some dirt over it. And you're probably wondering, does it work, CR? Well, I also brought out a multimeter right here. And let me turn on the multimeter right here, so you can see that. Yeah, you can see that on screen. Connect the positive to the positive, the negative to the negative. As you can see, 1.6-ish volts. So there is power in this. And again, something that was dropped or discarded or something like that, and I'm bringing it back into useful state because it's actually still useful because it's still got power on it. As you can see right there, 1.6 reasons why I picked this up. So appreciate everyone dropping by and watching this video from me. And remember, as our world changes, we can adapt too. Skill and knowledge get better with practice. You can't help everyone out there, but one can help someone out there. Hit me on a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this resource haul that I got for free or found for free. And it's peace out from the one known as Creative Redundancy. And I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.